Hi guys, I'm Hale and I'm here with my long distance friends. Hi guys.
Hi.
I just have to say if there's a lag or if I drop, guys, I'm on a different side of the planet. But today we're going to be talking about the lies from the patriarchy, lies that we were taught growing up that have prevented us from living our best lives and really expressing our full selves.
The next point we also wanted to talk about was period shaming and how we've been made to feel like we should not talk about our periods, we should not even tell, or anyone shouldn't know that we're going through periods.
You know, there's something like you put the pad in your sweater, you hide it as you're going to the bathroom.
It's like you're smuggling
drugs.
Heroin and cocaine.
Literally.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like this is not cocaine.
Yeah.
It's a pad.
You can't work with it. Like, nonsense.
Yeah. There's this other thing. I've had this, especially with people who are living with their partners. It's like you're supposed to hide. You know, when it's used and whatever, you're supposed to put it in the bottom of the trash can. Like, it should not be seen. It should not even have any evidence.
Like,
Exactly. There should be zero evidence of the fact that you are on your period. And it's something that happens every single month.
Every single month. It's a natural process. We all learn about it in biology. Why then am I supposed to hide my periods?
Yeah. And even that thing, like, let's say you stain your clothes. It's like,
oh my God.
Yeah. So someone's had to find the whole thing, like, just the shame and the embarrassment that comes around it. It's honestly
it's not my fault.
Did you see the girl in Kenya who killed herself because of period shaming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a school girl killed herself because of period shame. Because what happened is the teacher, I think something happened in class, and then the teacher shamed the girl when she got her periods, and then the kid was too embarrassed, like it was too much to handle, and she went and then she killed herself. Yeah, it's really sad because it's like
so sad.
Yeah, like, what do you mean? It's such a natural process. And these days, even when I'm at work, I make a point when I'm going to the washroom when I'm on my period, I carry that pad and I just hold it on my hand. Even if I'm at a restaurant, I'll just take it and go walk with it on my hand. And I see people giving me looks, but I'm like, no, apana. The only way to end this is to just.
Especially in small stores, when you buy pads, they will try to wrap it for you.
They wrap it like nika ni nyama. Kama ni nyama na gazeti.
Imagine I will hold it proudly, like it's okay.
Just buying pads.
Like, honestly.
Or even sending your boyfriend to buy pads for you.
They want to die when
they want to die. They'll kill themselves. Not.
It's a problem.
You know? That thing where, like, you send a man something and then they go get you something wrong in the whatever. I think sometimes I feel like they do it on purpose. Like, let's say you send him for and then they bring Pampers. Or like they just bring something random just so you don't send them again because you're like,
exactly. Because I never understood that thing until so all of a sudden, imagine the road that thing really bothers me. These people, actually, you wait, this is the thing. Double standards, like crazy.
Double fucking
we
standards.
Go to the work. Apparently, we are good at running a household, right? We can remember everything. We know where everything is supposed to go and all that. When we go to the workplace, this skill set, all of a sudden, we are too emotional to run a workplace situation and things like that. For example, dudes pretend when they go to the shop actually they can't remember what they're supposed to buy. Like when they go and they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to buy. But you can remember 100 lines of code, but you won't remember how you're supposed to buy sugar or how you're supposed to buy salt. All of a sudden, that is where you draw the line with your memory. You're like,
my
you have to write
days.
me a list. You understand? And it's like, what do you mean? It's just because they don't want you to be sending them. It's just their way of saying you're better at this stuff. You understand? Yeah, you're better at this stuff. You cook because you're better at this stuff. Women are better at this stuff. No, apana, that's just lies from the patriarchy again.
Big lies.
Big fat lies. Women are more mature than men.
Hey!
Take it away, Biril.
Honestly, this video should be titled Biril's Rants. Okay, I'll start then. Okay, let me just start with. The thing about saying that women are more mature than men, they use it, again, think about this.
Same breath.
Women are more mature than men, but does not translate to the workplace.
To
If
the
we go to
workplace.
the workplace, if we go in politics and we are trying to vie for campaigns and whatnot, that is where they draw the line again. But in a relationship, women are more mature than men. Why? Ask yourself that question.
They can
Why?
get away with all the stupid things they want to do.
Exactly.
You know
So that
why? You're
you can't
mature.
be held accountable for what you've done. So you, when you do it, it's like, I'm being childish, I'm being playful. Boys will be boys. But then
Boys
you,
will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
and also the whole thing is so that they can do some nonsense, like just go ice skating, doing some shit, and then you shouldn't call them out because you're more mature.
You're
And
more
so that
mature.
you won't cause a fit, you won't be dramatic in public and all that, because you're more mature. You're going to act in the mature way. It's a way to police you. It's not a way to actually compliment you. That is not a compliment. And it is not a fact either.
Mm.
No, please.
Who?
If June was here, she'd be like, "Who hurt you? The patriarchy."
The patriarchy hurt me. It's still hurting me.
Another thing that bothers me in general, and actually like, which is used like eventually when you're fighting for to dismantle the patriarchy, and you're liberating yourself, you're happy, you're living your best life. When they have tried everything and they have failed, their last option is to threaten you with marriage, and they tell you no one is going to marry you because of the way you are. So they've tried telling you about the sexuality thing. You're like, bruh, doesn't bother me. They try and tell you this thing, doesn't bother me. They tell you you're not going to be good at this thing. You go and thrive at work. You start your own company. Like all these things they've told you you won't be able to do, and you do them, and you do them so well. And then now they're like, okay, now what else can we do? They're like, nobody's going to marry you. No one can love you like that. No man would want you like that. And it's like, why is that a threat?
You know,
Let's just think about this.
Because marriage is a success. It's a measure of success.
Marriage is a reward.
Do you
The
think
point of
do
it.
you think you have made it without marriage?
And I think about this.
Your one
What-
job.
If anything, we should threaten men with marriage and say, no one is going to marry you, because they stand to benefit more than women stand to benefit from marriage. Because you're the one who loses, your body changes. You're the one who ends up having to give the most. Majority of childcare is on your part.
Yeah.
You're the one who has to do the mental workload of taking care of that household. You do the most for this person. If anything, even there was a study that was done that showed that men who are married were happier than women who are married. Women who stayed single stayed happier than women who ended up getting married. And this is not to shame marriage or anything like that, because I'm sure there's amazing
They're
happy
beautiful
marriages.
marriages.
Yeah.
But why is that a threat? Like, why are you threatening me? No one is going to marry you. Okay, then they shouldn't.
Yes.
You mean like, what, will I die? What will I
No.
die? Like, what will happen? Like,
Because honestly, exactly the kind of person who will have a problem with these things is exactly the kind of person I don't want. Sitaki. Somebody
Don't want that in
be
life.
miserable. The fact, no, that's exactly what I don't want. That's
Yeah.
exactly what will make me.
exactly.
I think
Yeah.
what
And I
annoys
remember-
me is, sorry?
I remember Chimamanda said the same thing, Miriam. Like when they kept threatening her with nobody's going to marry you, nobody's going. She was like, the kind of man who needs me to be, you
all
know,
this.
a smaller version of myself, to shrink myself, is the kind. Like, in order for them to like me, is exactly the kind of man I would not be attracted to.
Exactly.
Anyway, she's happily married now. Where are they?
She is, right? It's like,
There are good men out there.
yeah, boo.
Yeah, boo. Sautadu.
I think what makes me angry is the fact that I was taught to do very many things, all for the sake of marriage. I was taught to cook, to be neat. Oh, be neat, Wambo. No man will marry you if you don't fold your clothes. And I had a problem with that. I struggled to be neat. And that's because I was taught I was doing it for someone else, not for myself. I am now neater because I want to be healthier. I want to be healthier mentally. I want a good space to work in. I want a healthy environment. That's what I wanted to be taught.
Like,
It
exactly.
should be centered around our own needs. Like, you know,
Right?
this will make you feel good. Like, this is
Exactly.
why is
It's
it
like
for
your hair, your mental space is just better because of this. Like,
Yeah.
you for you personally, you for yourself.
Not for a man.
Yeah. And like the male gaze is so like it's like always there to the point that they find it weird when we do things just for ourselves. Like if a woman dresses up and then they're like unavalia nani yo, like
Exactly.
things like that. It's like unavalia nani. Oh, why you dressed up like that? Who is it for? It's like
Or why don't you dress like that for me?
Yeah, that I could do this thing for myself and not for you. It's like rocket science to them. It's like
you know something.
yourself.
You know something they can't. It's like they can't fathom the idea of like you can do something for yourself. And you know something, this whole pandemic, I feel like just puts it very clearly that women don't wear makeup for men. Because even during the pandemic when we are going nowhere, during a whole Panasonic, you dress up for yourself and to feel better, just even if you're staying at home. You put on makeup to go to the grocery store.
And we have a don't trash challenge.
I know.
Exactly, all these challenges, you know what I mean?
Challenge.
Silhouette challenge.
Silhouette. Come on. See women. Female joy in its rawness. It's like when female joy is expressed, it's like the minute women are happy, it's like, what do we do? Can we stop?
What do we do?
Exactly.
What can we say?
Kai. This silhouette challenge that I love so much. You know, it's women just being themselves, being happy. Yeah. And even then, men will still find a way to be disgusting and just take advantage of or just remove your own agency. If somebody has posted their thing, it has a filter. It had a filter for a reason.
You're saying, I'm consenting up to this point.
Up to this point.
It is a lesson on consent. I have said I have consented up to this point.
Yes. Okay, wait. Let us just say what the problem is. The problem is people still found a way to remove those filters that somebody has put on their freaking post just so you can see what is beneath. You know what I mean? And reposted it on porn sites or other sites that the person had no intent. Yes.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something.
They removed it and posted it in the group chats and all these other things. And it's like, no, I consented up to this point, up to my...
That is sexual assault.
Yes.
That is sexual assault.
Abuse.
You understand? It's the same concept of like, what were you wearing?
Exactly.
That's why you were raped. It's the same thing. I said, I posted this video with the consent of up to this point. And it still goes to show how little people understand about consent. If I post a video, for example, if I post a video and I blur out my nipples, but I post a video of my boobs, I have said I have consented up to this point. And so when we get to that point, everybody should draw the line. But now, because people are not used to the idea of consent, and it's a power thing, by the way, it's such a power thing because it's like, I want to make you feel so small. I want to remove this thing from you and to just make, I don't know, it's like, what is that? It's like, why would you understand that I have not consented to you seeing my body? I put a filter for a reason.
Yes,
the red filter, the rouge filter for a reason.
Yes,
exactly. I was going to do that challenge. I really was going to do the challenge. And then I get on the internet and that's what I find. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I know. And you know, it's literally that the same thought process of like, what were you wearing? When people are like, but you posted it. You know, it's like when it goes to the internet, you have no control over it, and it's like
I don't need a culture. Yeah,
so you're just a shitty person.
You're just exactly. It's you. You're the problem.
Yeah.
But like there was a way you can like put a watermark in your video so that if it's reposted, you can sue the person. So I was happy about that part at least.
But we shouldn't have to do that.
Exactly.
We shouldn't have to go to those lengths.
We shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Nikutupa tu.
Throw the whole fucking thing away.
Throw the whole man away.
Let's just go live on an island where the patriarchy does not exist because, man,
we'll be happy.
I'm tired.
And we set our own rules.
Every part of our lives, like iko kila mahali.
Yeah.
From every single thing we do like is like that. But like one thing I have found in general, and like I just like tell anybody that honestly allow yourself to be happy. And it's like that's just life. Like allow yourself to be happy, to be able to feel amazing things, to be able to, allow yourself to enjoy this life, because
Yeah.
you are not, honestly, your purpose is not to go and make another person. Like you have, allow yourself allow yourself to feel good things for yourself, for you. I don't know how to put it, like liberate yourself. Because the more I liberate myself, the more joy I feel personally. Like the less liberated I was, the more unhappy I was as a person. But the more I keep discovering these things, okay, it's fought, and it's like, of course, we undergo a lot of like pushback and like a lot of shaming. But it's like, yeah, it's fine. You shame me, but you have no idea how much happiness I'm feeling and how much I'm enjoying this.
Allow me to enjoy myself.
I don't know.
No, yeah, I agree. Because then if you don't have to feel like you have to please these people so much, then you don't exert all that energy trying to fit in to this box that you're supposed to be in. This box whose rules keeps changing. This box that the person with the keys keep changing, and they decide what to do with this
what
box,
to do and what not
to
do.
enter and be locked in. Why?
Yeah.
I think we should
live a happier life and you discover yourself more.
I think
you live a happier life and you discover yourself more if you don't set these rules for yourself.
And you see those women who've liberated themselves. Like the funny thing about society is like, don't look at it from the lens of like what people are saying. Look at it from the objective point of view. Like if you look at these anti-Waharias, people are always making fun of them, but they're landlords. They own houses. They're the ones who are living.
They have the Harias.
They have the Harias. I even found out from a different friend that apparently, like, it's not just in Kenya where they try to make that thing like anti-Waharia. Apparently in Ghana they also call them like Nanamak because they have Mercedes, and they also always sit on apparently in their shops they even sit on a throne, and they feel powerful and all that. And it's like, I feel like objectively at the end of the day, it's fine. A lot of women will be shamed because of liberating themselves or trying to live outside of that box that has been created for us. But then objectively, are they happier? Just like, in my opinion, yes, to be honest. Because
you know, a funny thing I saw, it was saying, are rich aunties really rich, or do they just not have children? Think about it.
Children are expensive.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean personally, I'm just aspiring to that soft life, baby girling, soft love. Like I'm just aspiring to that life of like pampering myself, allowing myself to feel, I don't know, like me, I don't aspire to struggle. I don't.
I can't come and kill myself. You know what? I'm not a strong woman. I'm not strong.
You mean you weak princess?
I'm a delicate flower.
Flower, delicate. Handle with care.
With care, but also don't forget I'm a strong woman and I can fight for what I want.
Yeah, that's true. But like in general, treat me delicately. Like
delicate. Yes, come.
I'm so soft.
Like I don't. Yeah, that's what like you're like you're. So not the same way you're mature, you are strong, so you can handle nonsense. No, please.
No, I don't handle nonsense.
Really
Come correct.
I'm really not.
I'm not built for that kind of life. Me personally, I just struggle love. Aki, I'm not built for it. No, lazy.
Please.
That's it from us today, guys. Thank you for watching up until this point. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We're sorry Hale had to drop off, but it went